Everyone, this is Sailor. I'm here to do a video prompt from NellaCuriosity, the where you've been, where you are prompt, and this is Thrush. As you can see, he's still not died or have a face yet, because I haven't been able to get a hold of the dye. But he's got hair and he's got pants now, so that's a good thing. But anyway, to get to this prompt, she had 3 questions. The first one was, what are things you said you would never do that you have done? That's a doozy, because there's a lot of things that I said when I first started the hobby that I was like, or first got interested in the hobby. I was like, I'm never gonna do. One of those, or 2 of those I broke when getting my first doll. I would never have small ones. I'm like, what's the point of that? And I ended up getting a tiny. And then the second one is I would never have boy dolls. I got a tiny boy doll. Yeah. And then, of course, I got another boy doll, so, and I have 2 tinies now and a YoSD, and 1 MSD, so, you know, I was never going to get anything other than an MSD and an SD, and see how well that worked out. Also, there are some future things that I said I was never going to do that I am going to commit when I get my paycheck. I've actually had someone on the Facebook comm groups, one of them, I can't remember which one, hold something for me. I said I was never going to get a tan doll, and I was never going to have a floating head. And this doll it's just a head, and it's a tan skin. Mini fee. So, yeah. The second prompt was, how did you see your collection when you first got interested in the hobby? What did you think you would have versus what you have now? Like I said before, I thought I was only going to have girl dolls, and they were all going to be SD and MSD. And because when I originally started, the first doll I had looked for was for my character Alicia, and that was I was looking for an MSD vampires doll. I still don't have my vampire doll, which, for those of you who have watched my other videos, it is, the doll I'm actually going after is an Oscar. She is a, Impel Dolls, star, I think. She's an SD. But yeah, I thought I was going to have a vampire doll, and I thought I was going to have all girl dolls, and when I first started, I really didn't know what I wanted as far as my collection went. I didn't know what I wanted, that was the only doll I really wanted a character I really wanted a doll for. So yeah, my collection is vastly different than what I thought it would be. The next question is, what do you think your collection will be in the future? Will you have the same amount of dolls? Will you have more? Will you have less? I have no intentions of having any less dolls. I have no intentions whatsoever ever selling a doll. I like the ones I have. Plus, from what I can tell, the selling process is a pain in the butt, and that's just something I really don't want to go through. But if I ever do sell a doll, I'll grin and bear it and go through it, but I just don't foresee that ever happening. As far as more dolls, most definitely. I know I at least want 4 more for characters that I have. The Oscar doll, a grayskin MSD that I have no idea what sculpt, a fairly inexpensive normal skin, possibly MSD, because the heavy modifications I'd have to do with it. and a mouse doll. I've been looking for a mouse doll forever, and there's not been one that has been the size or the price point that I want, or the color. I think I saw one USD, but it didn't look the way I wanted it to, so, but yeah, hopefully that's what I'll have in the future. You know, it may change. For all I know, I may get out of the hobby. Hopefully not. But, you know, you never know what the future will bring. Update time. I had actually told you guys that my Denver Dolls had package had showed up as well. And I said I was going to do an opening, and it didn't happen, as is life. But, yeah, my two tinies have their shoes on. Look at it. Cute. And then Ivan's has his on. They're a little big on both of them, but not to the point where you can't, where they look stupid. His, however, are the exact opposite. They fit. They fit perfectly. His foot slides in them, you know, everything. They don't fall out. He's got good room in them. However, they're a bit wide, and they sort of look like clown shoes. They sort of look like clown shoes, if you can tell the comparison here. But they look a bit ridiculous on him. And they'll probably be sold along with some other stuff that I need to sell. Also, his eyes, I don't know if you can see that very well, but I'm not overly fond of them. They don't look as good as I thought they did. You know, so that's probably something I'm going to end up getting for him, another pair of eyes. But yeah, I think that's everything. Yeah, I think that's everything. Thanks for watching, and thanks for an awesome prompt. Bye, guys.